Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bonnie. If you're new, and I would love it if you subscribe. Like a couple months ago, I made a video asking you guys what, if you are a twin or if you have twins, if you guys are separated or separate and for school, and if you thought that was good or if, what you would have changed, or any like kind of stories that might like inspire me to pick which one I wanted. Well, I made up my mind. I made up my mind like pretty soon after that. Like I think I was already leaning towards my answer, and that is I'm gonna have them in separate classes. I asked both of the daycares what they thought, if they should be together or separate. They both said separate. Some of them expressed that Haley gets a little bit too worried about what Hannah's doing and like taking care of Hannah, that they thought that Haley would do better separate, because then she wouldn't have to be worrying about Hannah taking care of Hannah, and she could just like be a kid and worry about herself. And then the other daycare, they didn't say the same thing as that Haley is taking care of her. They just said that Hannah doesn't need Haley, and that they thought it would be better if they were separated. That isn't the reason that I decided that though, because regardless of what daycare says, it still would have went what I said, and that was already how I was leaning. I've also, when I put them in dance class, I noticed that when they would be dancing, Hannah would get Haley to act out with her because she was bored and didn't want to do it, and she knew that she could easily get Haley to, and then from them acting out, they would grab another kid or whatever, disrupt the whole class. And so for that reason, I also feel like that means that they should be separated in kindergarten class, because Hannah will get bored and be constantly being like, Haley, come do this with me, because that's what she does. And then so Hannah won't have anybody to do that with. She'll actually have to like make a friend to do that with, and like it won't be as easy for her to just disrupt the whole class. Some of you commented that Hannah might get picked on and that Haley needs to protect her, but I just want to remind you guys that just like siblings, I'm sure anybody with a sibling, they know that like they weren't always the nicest to the siblings. So just because Haley is with Hannah doesn't mean she is going to protect her. It doesn't mean that she's going to stand up for her. Yes, sometimes she will, but it doesn't mean that she also won't be there like bugging her or whatever, because I've seen it like when me and my friend get our kids around, that like my friend's kid and Haley are like really close, and then they don't really pick on Hannah, but I can see how like it's not like the best kind of behavior for like a kid. It's like normal kid behavior though. I don't know, they're just kind of being like meanish kind of. It's normal kid behavior though. So just because Haley and Hannah would be in the same class doesn't mean that Haley's gonna help her, like, I don't know. If you get what I'm meaning. Like, if somebody's gonna pick on Hannah, they're gonna pick on Hannah regardless. Also, I know Hannah's aide, so the person that's gonna be with her every day and taking care of her is actually somebody that I've known for a very long time. For that reason, I feel like I'm more comfortable also with them being separate classes, because I know that the person that is gonna be mostly with her is somebody that I know I can trust, and I'll know what's kind of going on in the classroom. And also, I just feel like you wouldn't put siblings together, so why would you put twins together? They're siblings. So like I would have hated to be in my brother's class, and I think it's really good for them to grow as individuals, and that Hannah not to rely on Haley for certain things, and for Haley not to feel like she needs to take care of Hannah or like be there for Hannah. Like her life does not revolve around Hannah, and she needs to be able to grow and do her own thing, and just like Hannah needs to be able to grow and be her own person and not use people as a crutch, and I don't know. So anyways, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so anyways, they're going to be in separate classes, and their school starts the second week of September, I think. So I'm super excited and obviously nervous, but yeah, I'm pretty confident with my decisions. And if you disagree, because some people left some pretty trying to like think about what I'm thinking about and why I would make a decision like that. This is my decision. You're not the parents, and hopefully you guys can respect that. But anyways, I'll see you in our next video. Bye. Showing you what the girls need for school supplies, and if you don't follow us, I have 5-year-old twins that are going into kindergarten, and we live in Canada. I don't know if that's like any different. Sometimes I know that in the States and stuff you start earlier. I don't know if you guys need different school supplies or whatnot, but yeah, we live in Canada. So this year I got them North Face backpacks.